Welcome to the LCTV Show, a program that highlights organizations in the Lynn community. My guest today is Michael Biasetti Jr. Michael is the co-founder of Project Warm at Heart. Project Warm at Heart is a nonprofit that helps homeless shelters and homeless kids and families. So let's get to meet Michael and learn more about Project Warm at Heart. How you doing today, Michael?
Nice to meet you. Thank you for having me on.
Nice to meet you as well. So please tell us a little about your organization and what got you started.
Well, Project Warm at Heart was started actually last year, so it's a new nonprofit foundation. And me and my wife Crystal, we were sitting there one day, and we're from Lynn. We've lived in Lynn our whole life, and we know a lot of people that have struggled to stay warm, to give their kids Christmas presents, and just overall just support their families. So what we've done, and we've built up a foundation and called Project Warm at Heart, where we're taking in winter hats, winter gloves, scarves, unopened toys, anything of that nature, where we can donate to the shelters around Lynn right around Christmas time. That way, it acts as to keep people warm, which is very important in the wintertime, and it acts as kind of like maybe for families that have children, they can't afford any gifts. It acts as kind of gifts for the holiday season as well. And the main focus is just to keep kids and people that are less fortunate warm during these cold winter months, because it does get really cold, as we all know, here in New England.
Did you do some type of study or so to figure out that there's so many kids and families that don't have winter hats, winter coats, things like that, or is that something that you just thought this is a good idea and stuff?
We just basically thought it was a good idea, and like I said, we've had friends that have been really unfortunate that we've helped pay their electric bills some months, and we've helped buy Christmas trees for them and things like that. So when we're driving around the city, we see a lot of families out there in cold months, and the kids don't have hats on, they don't have gloves on, especially when we go by the brothers' table when they're waiting to eat.
Yeah.
And we see them, and some of them are cold out there, they're blowing into their hands. So we said, you know what, if we can make a difference and $1 buys a hat, $1 buys a pair of gloves, why not?
And when you guys put this together, what were some of the organizations that you guys thought of that would be in need of these type of things?
Well, we really didn't think of any other organizations. We just thought of the families and the people in the shelters in our city. So last year we donated just about 100 gloves, just about 100 hats, 20 scarves, a lot of toys and slippers to the Green Street shelter, which is a women's shelter on Green Street in Lynn.
Yeah,
they house women there with kids. So we were able to do a lot for them last year, and this year we plan on donating to Green Street and possibly another shelter. And as you see behind me here,
definitely. I was about to ask you that about your goals right there.
Yes. So. These are the goals that obviously we would love to have another 100 hats and 100 gloves this year. If we can get more than that, that would be absolutely great, and it would be amazing. Right now we're at 48 hats and we're at 46 pairs of gloves right now. So we're hoping that by December 20th we either meet our goal or we're able to surpass it.
Yeah, and you guys definitely have a good amount of time to reach that goal, because you're almost halfway there.
Yep.
So people could definitely get in contact with you about doing that. So let's get furthermore into some of the things that you guys have done. I understand that you guys shipped something to Puerto Rico for what happened over there.
Yes, we did. My wife has a friend there, and we shipped not a big box, but we shipped some socks, some toothpaste and hygiene products and underwears and tank tops and white T-shirts and stuff like that. We shipped it down to her family who was down there, and for them, and also they can maybe disperse it to any neighbors or friends that have in need of some clothing and some toothbrushes or anything like that. And we will be doing another drive for them right alongside with the hat and glove drive. So if anyone wants to donate to us, 35 Laurel Street, there'll be a drop-off box on the front porch, and we're taking anything, guys, hygiene products, T-shirts, socks, just anything, writing utensils, anything. They need everything down there, guys. So please help us, support us. It's very important.
And also with this, you guys also, this past year, early on, you guys do an Easter basket donation each year. Can you tell us a little about that one?
We we fill Easter baskets with candy and toys and stuff like that, and we advertise it on our Facebook page. So if anyone that is in need of giving their kids something for Easter, they can get in contact with us. We'll give them some stuffed animals. We'll give them an Easter basket, so they have something to, you know, give to their family, you know, on Easter morning. So, you know,
that's definitely great, because I mean, Easter is a time for families to be together, and for, I know, kids enjoy doing the egg hunt, the Easter egg hunt and stuff like that. So having that basket and stuff, that's kind of, you know, bringing them together and things like that.
Absolutely. When I was younger, I remember my mother, she used to put the eggs all around the house, everywhere. It would be a big search. It was almost like Christmas morning. I couldn't wake up to find eggs, so, and get candy, and, you know, we used to hide quarters in them and stuff. So it was all around great time. So if we can, you know, put a smile on a couple kids' faces on Easter morning, that's great.
And how early do you start promoting that?
Probably right around the first of the year, but we will take donations for Easter all year round, guys. There is no time limit or limit. We will take a donation whenever you can give it. No donation is too small, guys.
And I saw you, I met him at the Fun and Flea Day over there at Goldfish Pond. How successful was that event for you?
That event was very successful for us, and we raised over $53 for Project Warm at Heart. And Counselor at Large, Buzzy Barton, thank you, Buzzy. He gave us our biggest donation of the day. And also, my wife was able to sell over $200 worth of homemade soaps, where half the profits go to Project Warm at Heart, and the other half go towards making more soap to sell for the project. Yes.
Okay. And we know Thanksgiving is coming up. Do you guys have anything? I know we're going to talk a little bit about your Christmas drive in a second, but for Thanksgiving, is there anything that you have coming up, leading up to that, to do something for the community, or is just like...
Well, we would like to do a turkey drive, but in order to do that, we're going to need a lot of donations, and anyone, I was going to try to contact Market Basket. If you listen to this, you guys can please donate some turkeys to us. We'd love it, to give them away to families that are less fortunate. So we're going to try to contact some food stores and see if we could raise some money. So anyone that wants to donate, again, no donations too small. And we would love to give away some turkeys to some less you know, unfortunate families. That would be great.
Okay. And you guys do many things in the 1 year that you guys been around. And I see that you also help families in need with medical attention for their pets.
Yes. I run a small reptile rescue. It's called Ball and Boas and Geckos. I have, right now, I have over 15 boa constrictors, which 9 of them were rescues. And I have 5 leopard geckos, which 3 of them were rescues. I have 2 rescued turtles. We also have 2 rescued Cuban nightingales. We have many rescued rats there. We have couple of rescued rabbits. We take in any reptile that is sick or needs a home, and it's not illegal to be kept in the state of Massachusetts. We will take it in, or we will help you find a home and get the care that is needed for it.
Are there any other pets that you guys, or is it just reptiles, or do you help, like, if there's a sick cat, sick dog and stuff?
Yes,
like that?
we will, sometimes we foster cats, you know, and we also recently drove all the way to Brooklyn, New York in February to adopt a dog in need. She's our personal dog now. Her name is Lucy. She's a Chigo. And so, you know, she was very sick. She was malnourished. So we took the drive in February through a snowstorm all the way down to Brooklyn, and we got her. So, yes, we'll take in cats, dogs, ferrets, guinea pigs, hamsters, anything that's in need of a home. And if we can't personally take it in and house it, we will do the best we can to find a home.
Now, where do you find these animals? Do you just go out and do people come and give you the animals, or do you go out and you see them, or do you look at flyers or things like that?
Craigslist is a huge place to find unwanted animals. In the reptile section, the pet section on Craigslist, there is numerous cats, and I mean hundreds, guys. So anyone who's looking to adopt a cat or a dog, please, guys, go on Craigslist. There's so many animals on Craigslist in need of good homes.
Yeah. And, you know, this time of the year, I think this is kind of like a busy time of the year for you, because, you know, the weather's changing, it's starting to get cold out. So is that, and now you guys are getting ready for well, it's still happening right now, your annual Christmas drive. Mm-hmm. So speak a little about that.
Well, the annual Christmas drive, I mean, like, again, we'll take donations all year round, but we start pushing it hard on November 1st. We go around to, small businesses in Lynn. We'll walk around, see if anyone wants to make a donation. I get friends and family together for donations, and last year I have a picture right here that I can show you guys that was featured in the Lynn item, and this was at the beginning of our drive last year, and right here you can see all the stuff that we were starting to collect right there. And last year we had a very, very successful year, and we also got a lot of donations off of this article, which is very great. Thank you to the Lynn item for that. And yeah, so we basically, as you see, we had slippers, we had hats, we had toys, we had gloves, we had scarves. And actually, speaking of that, I do have
You got gifts.
Yes, I do. I have something for you here. That's from us to you.
We're gonna put you on the guest Hall of Fame. This is the first guest that brought me a gift. So this is great. Thank you. I appreciate this.
I need you to stay warm this
Oh
winter too.
man, and I get cold easily, so I definitely will need that. But definitely, those that want to definitely donate their hats and things of that nature, please get in contact with him. Look, more about Project Warm at Heart. So, what is the future for Project Warm at Heart? What are some of the things you're looking to get into that you haven't got into yet, being that you're only a year old, but in the future that you hope to get into?
I would like to get into, in the future, obviously spreading it to a more of just not a hat and glove drive, maybe a clothing drive and a jacket drive. We're going to try to get into doing a winter jacket drive because those are also very, important. And also, we would also like to incorporate the reptiles in Project Warm at Heart, and we would like to offer in the future free reptile shows for children's homes, children's hospitals, free library. We go to libraries in Lynn and Saugus and the surrounding area, and we'll put on free reptile shows and educate kids on the reptiles. And we also, in the coming years, if depending on how fast we grow, we'd also like to do some sort of a scholarship program for for less fortunate kids that cannot afford to go to college. We'd also like to try to get into something like that in the oncoming years. Yes.
So, but in the short term, you have this annual Christmas drive coming, which is going on from November 1st until December 20th. And then after that, what's the next plans after that for?
Well, the next plan after that would probably be focused really hard this year on the Easter basket drive. And then after that, I would like to really, like I just said, to incorporate the animals this summer into Project Warm at Heart. And I would like to put on, because where it's warm outside in the summer months, I can take these reptiles outside. So I'd like to put on free seminars and exhibits where people can come and they can get educated, bring their kids, and at the same time learn about Project Warm at Heart and learn about these rescued animals and possibly make us, a donation there. Yeah. So that'd be something that I'm really, really going to push for this summer.
Yeah. Back to the animals. Now, all these animals that you saved, where do you put them in your home?
I have them in multiple different rooms. I have some in my living room. I have some in a spare little office room we have. I have some in the bedroom. I have bunnies in the kitchen. So wherever we can have a space for them, we find room for them. No matter where it is, it doesn't matter. We have very good husbandry skills when it comes to these animals, and we take very good care of them. A lot of my free time is spent cleaning them and and feeding them, and trying to find homes for them. Yeah. So, but we basically keep them wherever we can.
Yeah. Can you just tell the audience a little bit of the importance of all this that you're doing, the importance of keeping people warm, the importance of helping animals, just the importance of giving back to the community?
Well, guys, just listen. It is very, very, very important for people to not only care about others, but to help others. And what I mean by that, even opening a door for someone is helping them. But if you can make a kid or unless, fortunate family happy, put a smile, that just means the world, guys. Everyone, has to start being kind to others. And I just look at it as, if I can help someone else out, that just makes my day really, really great. And and there is so many less fortunate families in just not our community, but all over the country, and people don't tend to sometimes realize that, and they kind of overlook it, and that's something that I just don't want to overlook anymore, and if I could, I'd like to put a hat and glove on every single, less fortunate family in this country, and honestly, will probably be my lifetime goal to be countrywide and be able to supply almost everyone with a hat and glove in the future.
Yeah, but it's good that you're starting off locally because in order to expand across the country, nationwide, worldwide, you need to have that following locally. And it seems like that you're getting a lot of good response from the community, a lot of good feedback, and a lot of people are just coming to help you. So how does that, make you and your wife feel that you guys are getting so much support from the community?
It feels great. And last year we were cited by Mayor Kennedy, and she gave us all a citation, which is unexpected. We just got a call and we went in, and she recognized what we did last year, and it was absolutely amazing. I mean, we weren't in it for any recognition. We just wanted to do something, and for her to recognize it and give us a citation was really, really big honor. And thank you, Mayor Kennedy. We appreciate it very much. And we were also recognized by State Rep Dan Cahill and Brandon Creighton. They also sent us letters of recognition, so thank you to them also. And it just feels really great to get recognized for what we're doing, because it shows that people are listening and they're seeing what we're doing and they care about what we're doing.
Yeah, that's really big, because I know I've seen some people during the winter times, it's just, they got light jackets on, and it's just rough for them. So, everybody needs a little assistance here and there just to get by, which is good. So to your organization, just tell us the overall impact that you guys are having and are hoping to have in the near future.
Well, I'm just hoping that it impacts these less fortunate families, that it shows them that somebody cares for them and somebody's listening and somebody's watching, and that we're here for them if they need us, and they're not forgotten, they're not left out. So that's the impact we have. We want to touch someone, and we want to touch someone's heart. We want to touch them inside to where they feel like, wow, these people care. They didn't just pass us by. They wanted to help, and it maybe inspire them to want to, try a little how to get on their feet, or maybe even to help somebody else in the future if they're able to do that.
Mm-hmm. And for you personally, growing up in Lynn, being around the community, just seeing some of the things that happen in the Lynn community, you're doing your part to better the community. So how do you feel about that? That you, a person from this community who grew up here, you're making changes that you might have seen when you were younger, that you've seen things that you were like, this shouldn't be happening. When I get the chance, I want to do something to change it. So you're in a position now to do so, and you're doing so. How does that make you feel?
That makes me feel great. It makes me feel really, really good, to help my community. I've lived in Lynn my whole life. My father is a 26-year vet of the Lynn Water and Sewer Department. My Uncle Kevin, he works for the Lynn Water and Sewer. He's also the part-time dog officer in Lynn. So I have a very tight-knit, oriented family in the city of Lynn. And, and I love the city of Lynn. I grew up here. It helped me through a lot of things, and I just love where I'm from, I take pride in where I'm from, so it makes me feel really, really good that I'm able to help my community in a time of need.
And also you're doing it with your partner.
Yes.
Someone you love. I know she's over there. She's
Yes.
a little camera shy right now. So, you two working together, is that even more of an impact for you because you're getting to do it with someone that, that you're with for all your life?
Oh, absolutely. It makes a huge impact that I'm doing it with my wife and someone that I love, and we've been married now for almost 10 years. And I know I'm young, so that seems like a long time, but I met her when I was 20 years old, and we've been together ever since, and she's helped me through a lot of things, and she is a big inspiration behind Project Warm at Heart. She's kind of the engine, she's kind of the heart of Project Warm at Heart. Mm-hmm. So she keeps me going every day. Yeah,
and lastly, you guys put this up on your Facebook page. You guys are also doing something for a little child named Caden.
Yes, Caden's Crusade it's called Happy Hats. He's a young boy from Leominster who was diagnosed with cancer at the beginning of the year, and his mother and my wife have been talking, and they're also doing a hat and glove drive, raising some funny hats, some kids' hats and stuff. So if anyone, guys, please, it's Caden's Crusaders, Happy Hats. They have a Facebook page. They're from Leominster, Massachusetts. He really needs your help, guys. I think he's around 1 year old, and he's diagnosed with cancer. It's so saddening, and we're going to try to help them any way we can. So please, guys, if you can help Happy Hats, Caden's Crusaders, please, guys, look at their Facebook page and please donate to him.
And they can also find it on your Facebook page as well.
You can also find it on our Facebook page. We're going to put a link up for Caden's Crusaders and tell you how to get in touch with them.
And before we go, I know we already talked about it, just one more time for the audience, if they want to get in contact with you and reach you, how can they?
They can reach us through our Facebook page, Project Warm at Heart. You can also you can email me at Biasetti Michael @gmail.com. Again, it's my last name, Biasetti, then Michael @gmail.com. And honestly, guys, feel free to stop by. 35 Laurel Street, second floor. Ring the doorbell. If you want to make a donation, if we're home, you know, we'll come down, we'll talk to you, we'll take in any donation, and if we're not home, guys, there's a drop-off box right on the front porch, and just feel free to leave your items in that box. We check it two times daily, and we will get your donation, guys.
All right, that's great. That's great. Definitely check Project Warm at Heart out. Help them out. Donate if you can. They're doing great for the community. They're trying to keep people warm. They're keeping animals safe. So just, if you can, donate what you can. Help them out. They'll be great. Thank you, Michael, for coming on, and thank you for telling us about your initiative, your organization. You guys are doing great for the community, and hope to see you guys do more great things for the community, which I know you will. As for me, you've been watching the LCTV Show. I'm your host, Mukala Kabongo. Check us out on Twitter, Facebook, Lynn Community Television. Check out our website, www.lyntv.org. And for that, we're gone. We'll see you another day. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome.